Alright, so this is 1.2, Earth Science and its Branches. Lesson Objectives. Describe Earth Science and its branches. Identify the field of geology as a branch of Earth science that deals with the rocks and minerals of Earth. Describe the field of oceanography as a branch of Earth science that explores the ocean. Define the field of meteorology as a branch of Earth science that deals with the atmosphere. Understand that astronomy is a branch of Earth science that studies our solar system and universe. List some of the other branches of Earth science and how they relate to the study of Earth. Vocabulary: astronomy, geology, meteorology, oceanography. Introduction. Earth science is the study of all aspects of our planet Earth. Earth science is not just about the molten lava, icy mountain peaks, steep canyons, and towering waterfalls of the continents. Earth science includes the atmosphere and oceans. The field also looks out into our solar system, galaxy, and universe. Earth scientists seek to understand the beautiful planet on which we depend. Different branches of Earth science study one particular part of Earth. Since all of the branches are connected, specialists work together to answer complicated questions. Let's look at some important branches of Earth science. Geology. Geology is the study of the solid Earth. Geologists study how rocks and minerals form. The way mountains rise up is part of geology. The way mountains erode away is another part. Geologists also study fossils and Earth's history. There are many other branches of geology. There is so much to know about our home planet that most geologists become specialists in one area. For example, a meteorologist studies minerals. Some volcanologists brave molten lava to study volcanoes. Seismologists monitor earthquakes worldwide to help protect people and property from harm. Paleontologists are interested in fossils and how ancient organisms live. Scientists who compare the geology of other planets to Earth are planetary geologists. Some geologists study the moon. Others look for petroleum. Still others specialize in studying soil. Some geologists can tell how old rocks are and determine how different rock layers form. There's probably an expert in almost everything you can think of related to the Earth. Geologists might study rivers and lakes, the underground water found between soil and rock particles, or even water that is frozen in glaciers. Earth scientists also need geographers who explore the features of Earth's surface and work with cartographers who make maps. Studying the layers of rock beneath the surface helps us to understand the history of planet Earth. Oceanography is the study of the oceans. The word oceanology might be more accurate since ology is the study of. Graph is to write and refers to map making. But mapping the ocean is how oceanography started. More than 70% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Almost all of that water is in the oceans. Scientists have visited the deepest parts of the ocean in submarines. Remote vehicles can go where humans can't, yet much of the ocean remains unexplored. Some people call the ocean the last frontier. Humans have had a big impact on the oceans. Populations of fish and other marine species have been overfished. Contaminants are polluting the waters. Global warming is melting the thick ice caps and warming the ocean. Warmer water expands, and along with that water from the melting ice caps, causes sea level to rise. There are many branches of oceanography. Physical oceanography is the study of water movement. Like waves, the ocean currents, marine geology looks at rocks and structures in the ocean basins. Chemical oceanography studies the natural elements in ocean water. Marine biology looks at marine life. Climatology and meteorology. Meteorologists don't study meteors, they study the atmosphere. The word meteor refers to things in the air. Meteorology includes the study of weather patterns, clouds, hurricanes, and tornadoes. Meteorology is very important. Using radars and satellites, meteorologists work to predict or forecast the weather. The atmosphere is a thin layer of gas that surrounds Earth. Climatologists study the atmosphere. These scientists work to understand the climate as it is now. They also study how climate will change in response to global warming. The atmosphere contains small amounts of carbon dioxide. Climatologists have found that humans are putting a lot of extra carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. This is mostly from burning fossil fuels. The extra carbon dioxide traps heat from the sun. Trapped heat causes the atmosphere to heat up. We call this global warming. Environmental science. Environmental scientists study the ways that humans affect the planet we live on. We hope to find better ways of living that we can also help the environment. Ecologists study life forms and the environments they live in. They try to predict the chain reactions that could occur when one part of the ecosystem is disrupted. Astronomy. Astronomy and astronomers have shown that the planets in our solar system are not the only planets in the universe. Over 530 planets were known outside of our solar system in 2011, and there are billions of other planets. The universe also contains black holes, other galaxies, asteroids, comets, and nebulae. As big as Earth seems, the entire universe is vastly more enormous. Earth is just a tiny part of the universe. Astronomers use many tools to study things in space. Earth-orbiting telescopes view stars and galaxies from the darkness of space. They may have optical and radio telescopes to see things that the human eye cannot see. Spacecraft travel great distances to send back information on faraway places. Astronomers ask a wide variety of questions. How do strong bursts of energy from the sun, called solar flares, affect communications? How might an impact from an asteroid affect life on Earth? What are the properties of black holes? Astronomers ask bigger questions too. How was the universe created? Is there life on other planets? Are there resources on other planets that people could use? Astronomers use what Earth scientists know to make comparisons with other planets. Lesson summary. Earth science includes many fields of science related to our home planet. Geology is the study of Earth's materials and structures and the processes that create them. Oceanography is the study of the oceans, water movement, chemistry, and the ocean's basins, among other things. Meteorologists study the atmosphere, including climate and weather. Environmental science deals with the effects people have on the environment. Astronomers study Earth's larger environment, the solar system, galaxy, and universe that our planet resides in. All right, that brings us to the review questions. These would be a good way to check your understanding. And you should always, when you are done with a section, you can answer the lesson objectives and that you can define the vocabulary without looking them up. If you need to look them up, feel free. Go ahead. But each night, whether you have science class or not that day or the next day, you need to make sure that you can answer these questions and define these words. If you can't, then you need to practice them each night, at least for 15 minutes or so. Practicing puts it in your mind more and helps you learn it. Alright, until next time, this is Mr. Furlow bringing you another Earth Science chapter.